The United States and the United Kingdom are exploring a trade deal. This comes as the UK seeks new economic partners after Brexit. US Vice President J.D. Vance expressed optimism about the deal. He sees a good chance of a great agreement. The US is actively working with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer's government. This potential deal has sparked interest on both sides of the Atlantic. It could reshape economic ties between the two nations. It also reflects a broader global shift towards bilateral trade agreements. The US and the UK share a deep and complex history. This shared past provides a strong foundation for future cooperation. Both countries are bound by language, culture, and democratic values. This shared cultural affinity is seen as a positive factor in the trade talks. Moreover, President Trump's personal affinity for the UK is well known. He has expressed admiration for the monarchy and the British people. This personal interest from the US president could provide additional momentum to the negotiations. Currently, the US imposes a 25% tariff on metals and cars from the UK. There's also a 10% baseline tariff on all other imports. The UK aims to reduce or eliminate these tariffs. This would make British goods more competitive in the US market. The UK views the current tariffs as unfair. They argue that the US has a more balanced trade relationship with the UK than other countries. The reduction of tariffs is a key goal for the UK in these negotiations. US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has been tasked with leading trade negotiations. He has prioritized deals with the UK and Australia. Australia is seen as a less complex negotiation due to its internal politics. This prioritization underscores the importance the US places on a trade deal with the UK. Bessent aims for an agreement in principle with around 12 countries. This includes the UK. He hopes to achieve this during a 90-day pause on some tariffs. This could pave the way for tariff carve-outs and further negotiations. Section 5. Untangling the non-tariff web. While tariffs are a major sticking point, non-tariff barriers also pose challenges. These include regulations, standards, and taxes. These barriers are often complex and deeply embedded in national policies. Addressing them will require careful negotiation and compromise from both sides. Despite the challenges, both sides acknowledge the need to address non-tariff barriers. Removing these obstacles could significantly boost trade and economic growth for both the US and the UK. Section 6. A cautious optimism. UK Industry Minister Sarah Jones welcomed Vance's positive comments. She confirmed that good conversations are taking place between the two countries. However, she stopped short of providing a specific timeline for the deal. This cautious optimism reflects the complexity of the negotiations. While both sides are motivated to reach an agreement, significant hurdles remain. The timeline for a final deal remains uncertain. Section 7. The art of the deal, Trump style. President Trump's direct involvement in trade talks is a wild card. Known for his unpredictable negotiating style, Trump could accelerate or derail the process. His personal relationship with UK leaders might prove pivotal in securing a favorable outcome. The president's focus on America First policies adds another layer of complexity. He will be seeking a deal that benefits American workers and businesses. How this aligns with the UK's objectives remains to be seen. Section 8. A new era of Anglo-American cooperation. A successful US-UK trade deal could usher in a new era of economic cooperation. It would strengthen ties between the two historic allies. It could also serve as a model for future trade agreements. However, the path to a deal is fraught with challenges. Negotiating a comprehensive agreement that addresses both countries' interests will require patience, compromise, and a shared vision for the future. Section 9. Looking ahead. As of April 15, 2025, negotiations are ongoing. The outcome remains uncertain. The success of the talks will depend on various factors. These include political will, economic considerations, and the ability to overcome complex technical barriers. The world is watching these negotiations closely. The outcome will have significant implications for both the US and the UK, as well as the broader global trading system.